Hey everybody, it's Mike, aka That Reseller Guy. I'm back. I'm going into the 21st century now. What am I talking about? Yeah, I finally got this, and now I can go into the 21st century with my business. All right, that was pretty cheesy. But anyway, yeah, I finally did. I finally went out there and bought me a thermal printer. I decided that I would go with the Rollo. I know there's a couple different choices you have, but I went ahead and went with the Rollo. So it came the other day. I've got it here in the box. I haven't done any of the unboxing of it yet. So I wanted to go from kind of start to finish. I'm not going to do this as a complete walkthrough. I'm not going to show you how you set up on a computer. I'm sure there's 1,000 videos out there that do a better job than I would do. Show you how to actually go and set one up. But I'm going to go ahead and open it and get it set up and get it working on this video and kind of show you and let you know how easy I thought it went. I'm not super tech savvy. I can be at times, but sometimes, you know, there can be glitches here and, you know, things happen. So I'm going to go ahead and get this box open. We're going to walk through this whole thing. I know you're saying, Mike, we're just going to watch you open up box. Well, you're doing it right now if you're still watching. So let's open it up. I'm going to show you how they box it. It comes in here. Oh, it looks all beautiful. We got my little invoice from them. They do also send you a pack of their labels here. This has, I don't know if it says here how many labels on the package, 4x6 pack of 500. So that's 500 labels just in this one little box. That's pretty small for 500 labels. Now you're saying, oh, I didn't say, how much did I spend for this? I upgraded. I went for the wireless. I'm trying to be as high tech as I can now. And this way I can place my printer. Maybe I'll put it over here. Maybe I'll put it over there. Wherever it's going to fit best for my desk and my setup here. Being wireless, I can set it up through our internet. Here's what it looks like. This tiny little thing. Did I say that it cost $300? I don't remember. I was saying all that stuff. So yeah, box is empty now. Got a little extra packing paper. I'll go ahead and use that paper because I like to reuse things. But yeah, we got the printer here. Let's go ahead and get this opened. I'm excited. The problem was I already shipped all my orders for today, so I don't even have an order that I need to print out at the moment. All right, so here's what they do. They give you right from the start. It says, hello, I'm Rollo. Connect power, download the Rollo app, and connect to the Wi-Fi. So I guess that's what I'm going to do. We're going to go ahead and pull this out. And we got some other stuff. We got color guide. We got this little alcohol pad for cleaning stuff, and then it's packed in there pretty nicely. I guess I'm going to follow directions. I guess that's what you're supposed to do. We got a little pack of silica gel. We'll throw that away. And there's a little box out at the bottom. I'm going to assume this is the power cord and all of that goodness. So let's open it up. There's our power cord packed nicely, nice and brand new. Foam around the printer. God, this thing's, it's so tiny. Again, sometimes I'm blown away with how high tech things are now. And it has a little piece of paper in there now. I assume that was just to sort of protect it or how they did their self-test. I do have a little power strip right here. I almost dropped that. We got everything. So, yeah, we're just going to go ahead and set this up and see if it works pretty easily. I'm recording on my phone. So it says here that I have to download the app and connect to Wi-Fi. So I may have to cut the video, restart refilming, and do all that and kind of edit it all in. We'll see how I have to do that here. But I'm going to get it plugged in. We're just going to see what happens. So I got it plugged in. It's just a power cord. You all know how power cords work. But, you know, we got twist ties on these. And I think that's hopefully that's what takes me the longest time of this whole thing is undoing all the twist ties that they got popped to everything. And let's see, where does the power cord go? Right here on the back. That's what the back looks like. That's going to go right there. So it is now plugged in. So connect power adapter to Rollo and turn it on via the switch on the back. So it says there's a switch on the back. Right here we got a power switch. Let's see. I turned it on. It's beeping at me. I don't know what I'm supposed to do now other than it says download the Rollo app. So this is where I'm going to have to cut a little video. I'm going to cut, splice, edit a little portion in here of me after I do this part. All right, I'm back. I had to move everything around in the office, completely rechange a bunch of stuff around to get things kind of where I needed them to be, to get everything plugged in and everything. So where did I leave off? Hopefully I'm recapping this at the right point. I had needed to use my phone. I needed to log in to download the Rollo app and then connect it to the Wi-Fi. I actually had a little bit of a problem. I couldn't remember our Wi-Fi password. So it took me a little while to get that set up. It probably spent at least 10 minutes, maybe 15, trying to get my app or my Rollo app connected to this printer and my and my Wi-Fi. So that was a little bit of a hiccup, not a big deal. That was kind of the area that I expected to have a little bit of problem, was just kind of connecting the Wi-Fi parts. Now, so from there, I didn't realize that the Rollo was running a little update. Once I got it connected to the Wi-Fi, it was doing some stuff, and it gave me this little printout here, update complete. So when I was trying to get the printer set up on my computer, I think this update was running and it wouldn't let me connect to it. So I thought that I was just having problems and more technical difficulties, but I was actually waiting for this, and there was nothing in here saying that it was going to run the update, or at least I didn't see anything in the paperwork saying it was going to run the update before I could do anything else. All of a sudden, I'm just sitting here, and this little thing spits out and says that it was working on itself, but it's done. I'm keep covering this up because I wrote a couple things down here. But anyway, so it printed that out. I had to go into my printer settings and then find the new printer. Again, this took a little while because that update was running. Finally, I did get that hooked up. Another probably 10 minutes or so trying to get that hooked up to where my computer would recognize this printer. I say this printer is actually over here now. That was the other part, is trying to find the right spot. I'm sure I'll probably move it around a couple times until I find that perfect spot where I like it, where it's not interfering with anything else, where the labels can feed up from behind properly, and all of that. So I did get it all hooked up now. I got it set up to where I could print off of eBay to the Rollo printer. So that's great. But when I was printing it out, let's see, where's the first one? I think it's pretty tiny. I think I showed it one of the little pops up. It showed up this little tiny little thing here. So there's obviously something in the settings you have to do to switch it to the proper settings. This was actually set up in the wrong format, so I switched it to the right format, and I changed it to a little bit larger size. That's looking much better. Now, it is a little bit off-centered. It is still isn't full size on the label, but that is a workable label. At least I got to touch up the settings a little bit, and I think I've got it working. And I got this one here. So this one here is still a little bit off-center. It's not nice and big on the page, so there's still something in the settings that I have to go in there, and I don't know if it will permanently change it. Hopefully I don't have to change it every time I print it, but I'm sure there's something in there that I can do to where it prints out properly. Okay, real quick, I'm going to show this on this eBay ship your order page you see here. You got to scroll down a little bit over on this side to change your print format. There's a little print format here. I already changed it. Goes to this screen where it shows you have your PDF or PNG image, but this is what you're looking for. I was on this setting before, and you got to change it to this 4x6 label. Hit save, and all of your printing will now be done on that 4x6 printing on this Rollo. See, if Pirate Ship was different than eBay. I do use them fairly regularly. I reprinted off one of my labels, and it printed perfectly. I just cross all the stuff off so you can't see it. So yeah, obviously it works. It prints great. So yeah, I mean, it really didn't take too long. It probably took a total of, if I knew the right password, and if I knew that it needed to do an update on its own, I could have saved 15 minutes easy. I could have been doing some other things while those were updating on their own. So overall, what is my experience with getting this set up? It's pretty darn easy. Yeah, I took it out of the box. I plugged it in. It told you the step-by-steps of what you needed to do. The app worked you through everything. You didn't have to do too much, as long as you know what your Wi-Fi, what your network is in your house, and also what your password is. You have to know that password to get it hooked up. That took a little bit of time. So right now, I think I'm ready to use it tomorrow for some printing. So I'm not going to fully be done with this video yet, although I could end it right here. I'm going to wait till tomorrow morning. I'll probably have to change clothes. I'm not going to put these same clothes on tomorrow. And I will show you what label got printed out. Hopefully it's better than this partial one here. Real quick, I'm going to change the angle. We're going to come over here. I just want to show you exactly how it works. I got my next label up on the screen that I need to print. I'm going to hit the print button. We're going to see exactly how long it takes once you hit that print button here and click. I think it's about 10 or 15 seconds, somewhere in there. It may vary just depending on your Wi-Fi. I don't know, but it's going to kick it over to the printer, and you can see it. I will say it was probably about 10 seconds. You just pull up. It pulls the label off nice and easy, and yeah, this thing's great. So now I've got it working off of eBay perfect. I've got it working off of Pirate Ship perfect. The only thing I have to do next is Amazon. I haven't had any Amazon orders recently, so I don't know how to test it on there yet, but I assume it's going to be very similar as well. So Overall, big thumbs up to this Rollo printer. And why did I wait so long to do this? I think so far it's great. I like it. It's small. It's compact. I can put it out of the way. Right now, that little stack of labels is about, it's about that tall. So it's kind of tucked behind my printer right now. I'll see if those flow through well from there. If it does, maybe it'll stay here. Maybe I'll try moving it next to where I have the camera right now. I got a couple different spots where I could put that. But yeah, if you like the Rollo printer, if you're wanting to get into the 21st century like me and go thermal printing, I will put a link down below. I know they have some sort of referral program. So if somebody does want to buy a Rollo printer, Rollo supplies, whatever, and you use that link, I think they send me some stuff back. I actually haven't even signed up for like the influencer referral program, but I'm going to do that later on today. So if you want a Rollo, if you haven't got one yet, so far I'm recommending them. So far it seems pretty good, and I'm looking forward to using this rather than using all of my half sheet labels that are pretty expensive and use lots of toner and ink. So all right, that's it. If you liked the video, give a thumbs up and let me know if you use a Rollo or other ones down below and what your experiences were with it. So, all right, that's it, I think. All right, thanks everybody for watching. I'll see you next time.